what is so special about this boot camp and why we have kept this for 2 days, for 5 hours long? Uh, so from like past many months, I would say that I wanted wherever I say I means me and Sharvil, right? So we wanted to have this amazing boot camp and wherein we will share many insights with you. We'll share some breakthrough moments for you. We'll share some techniques, tricks, hacks that we use, which will save your time for creating content for like all the tasks that we basically do in our business, right? So today is the day wherein we are going to see all of those things, right? But before starting anything, you always know, right? We have to have that great mindset, right? Because without that mindset is it is not at all possible, right? So I want you to have that great mindset of learning for this complete 2 days, right? And I want the laser focus. I can see 23 participants over here. This 23 participants should be present till 5 p.m., right, in the evening, right? That kind of mindset I want, right? Many things will come up. बच्चे परेशान करेंगे, फैमिली में कोई कुछ बोलेगा, खाना बनाने के लिए कोई कुछ बोल सकता है, कहीं भी बाहर जाने का अर्जेंट काम आ सकता है, राइट? साइक्लोन इन चेन्नई, अगेन अ बिग चैलेंज, राइट? सो हो सकता है आज मेरा वाईफाई अचानक से काम करना बंद कर दे, राइट? एनीथिंग कैन हैपन, राइट? बट द थिंग इज आवर माइंडसेट इज टू टेक दिस बूट कैंप, राइट? Learn from this, engage with each other. We are going to do many things practically over here. So I want you guys to keep your videos on and sit in front of your laptop for next 2 hours, right? Next 2 hours we'll be having our break. So 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. we'll be having our break for lunch break, right? And again from 2 p.m. we will continue till 5 p.m. All right. So it's almost 30 days left for this 2024 to end, right? And like a month back, I posted the same thing in our Discord channel that 60 days are left, right? Now, one can say that, just 60 days are left. Uh, I'll start working again from January 1, right? I'll take a new resolution that I'll start working from January 1. Or there can be a person who will say, yes, 8 दिन जो है, I will work my ass off completely and I'll do the things that I couldn't achieve in this complete year, right? So many of you decided to be number one, wherein they, like they were like कि पूरा साल तो वेस्ट हो ही गया है और 60 दिन भी वेस्ट कर ही देता हूँ, right? But many of you were also from the number two category, wherein they were working very hard day and night, right? And like generating results for yourself. And results doesn't only mean that you are generating money. You are getting leads, you are getting appointments, you are putting out the content daily. That are the great results in yourself, right? And today I don't wanna like sound very fishy and just talk about money, money, money. But I want to share with you everything that is needed to stay in this business, stay in this coaching business for a longer run, right? Because there were many people who started this coaching business, right? But you are those people who have stayed in this business, right? Like though you are facing a lot of challenges, though family is not supporting, though things are not working great, though you are not earning money that much, right? But still you are taking efforts every single day. You are putting out that 1% extra every single day to improve yourself, right? And that is what we call a growth mindset, right? So let me share my screen. Right. So, like disclaimer, when I just move my uh, drawing, are you able to see it? Let me do that. Just a second. Okay, so now you can see something like this, right? And ये मत करो, ये मत करो. So when you will click on the screen, automatically you will be able to annotate on that. ठीक है. तो थोड़ा अच्छा वो करो, बच के रहो उससे. Right. So when I'm grabbing the hand and scrolling up, can you see the drawing moving upwards? Yes, no. देख पा रहे हो? ठीक है. Just in case, when I'm writing something and you are not able to see that, let me know. ठीक है, unmute करके या chat में. ठीक है. All right. So ready everyone? Ready for the boot camp to get started? Show me your excitement in the chat. Awesome. So the first thing that we are going to see today is like we want to have a growth mindset, right? Now, growth doesn't only means monetary growth, right? I'll tell you what growth means, right? So, when you get started in this coaching business, right, what we usually say is what is our earning? That is zero, right? And when we say growth, we like measure our guys, don't annotate, please. इसको बंद कैसे करूं मैं? I'm not able to find that option wherein I can stop the annotation from you. Hmm, ठीक है, कोई नहीं. प्लीज डोंट अनॉट गाइस, नहीं तो फिर लाइक आई विल बी गेट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड एवरी सिंगल टाइम. ठीक है. Awesome. So what we measure our growth with is money, right? Okay, I started when I was at zero income scale, right? Zero income level, right? 2 days back, 3 day after like 2 months, 3 months, I am able to earn rupees 2,000. Let's suppose, right? 2,000 rupees per month. So my growth has been increased to 2,000 rupees per month. That is the wrong way to measure your growth actually, right? Because maybe it was just luck, right? That you got one client, right? Maybe it was luck again when you went from 2,000 rupees per month to 10,000 rupees per month, right? But the thing is, this money that we earn can fall down at any time, right? हो सकता है आप फर्स्ट मंथ में, सेकेंड मंथ में, थर्ड मंथ में कमा लो, फोर्थ मंथ में योर इनकम कैन बी जीरो. जस्ट अ सेकेंड. To disable participation, starting your screenshot whiteboard, then click on more. Okay, I'll try this. Wait a second. हम्म, ठीक है, कोई नहीं. Click on more. Click on disable. I can't see the more option over here. Preeti, can you unmute?
Yeah, yes, Shubham. It is there. Like
More, I saw the more option, but I can't see the annot wala thing. Disable
I
annotation
have sent you the image also.
on WhatsApp.
No, here I don't have your WhatsApp number here, only in the chat box.
Okay. हाँ, this is the old Zoom you are seeing. Old Zoom में ये option था. Like this is the new Zoom that I'm
Yeah,
using, upgraded version.
Shubham, on the left hand side, this bar
when
is coming. उसमें सबसे नीचे the three dots. It shows more tools. I don't know if that's what you're
uh,
looking.
at the
Hmm?
bottom,
Yeah,
No.
more tools. It says,
Yeah,
but
more tools, but I can't see again the like disable
no.
annotation thing.
When you open the whiteboard,
Mm-hmm.
then
No, no, can't see.
disable participants annotation. Disable attendee annotation, it might be now. Earlier it used to be participant, now it is attendee.
No.
Okay, let it be.
Hmm. नहीं नहीं है. ठीक है. No problem. Yeah. So, what I was saying. Yeah. So maybe your income can fall again, right? What we have to measure our goal with, our progress with, or the growth with, is actually the skills that we are learning, right? The fluency that we are getting while talking, right? The clients का problem के लिए जो examples हमें मिलते हैं, right? That is the progress and the growth in between us, right? So the way I used to speak, I speak today, like I'm very confident about myself. I'm very confident about my program. I'm very confident about my knowledge, right? But if you see me like back or like 12, 13 months back, I was not that confident, right? When people used to cross question me, I used to feel very hesitant while answering, and also I was not very confident while answering because I myself didn't know all those things, right? And there's no problem in that. Maybe you are at that stage wherein I was, right? And there is no single problem in that. But things will take time, right? You'll have to understand this, right? Things will take time, and with time only you will grow, right? So what you have to do is you have to figure out, like you have to make columns in your documents or on your paper. Write down every single aspect of your life, something like money, right? Then relationship, then maybe it can be let's suppose communication, let's suppose it can be clients, right? So it can be sales, right? It can be anything. And you have to figure out that you have to rate yourself, what are you good with, right? Let's suppose if your expected money to earn per month is 1 lakh rupees and you are not able to earn even half percent of it, like 50,000. So I will rate uh, 3 out of 10 over here, right? For myself. Relationship, मेरा तो zero है भाई. ठीक है. Then communication, maybe I can do better, right? But I feel that I'm great, right? So I will rate around 7 to 8, something like that. ठीक है, out of 10. So I will rate according to this, and then I'll figure out कि what should I work on right now? What is the highest priority, right? Because I'll tell you, when your other aspects like communication or your growth mindset or your knowledge, right? If that is not on point, you will be not able to earn money ever in your life. Okay? Earning money is like the last thing that you are going to do, right? The first thing that you should be focusing on is the knowledge, right? How much you know, because coaching business is all about knowledge, right? You are sharing knowledge to someone and they are paying you for that knowledge, right? So you are going to share your experiences with them. You are going to share your client stories with them, the knowledge that you have, the things that you have learned from many years that you are going to share with these people, right? So you will have to upgrade your knowledge every single day, right? Now, when it comes to knowledge, I have seen many people saying, "Ki Shubham, I'm not." having that kind of knowledge of life coaching. Let's say, take an example of life coaching. So, shall I just gain the knowledge first by enrolling to some programs or enrolling into some courses and then start business, or I should, uh, you know, just do this simultaneously, like the knowledge part as well and the business part as well? My answer always is knowledge आप कितना भी कमा लो वो हमेशा कम ही पड़ने वाला है, right? There is no person on this earth who says I'm 100% knowledgeable, even in his own field, right? There is always one room you are going to learn, right? So what we have to do is we have to follow a board theory over here, right? How many of you know board theory? Raise your hand. और किसको पता है बोर्ड थ्योरी? बोर्ड थ्योरी, कम ऑन, अ वेरी सिंपल थ्योरी, ठीक है? सो लेट्स अज्यूम दैट यू आर एट अ पॉइंट ए, right? And you want to go till point B, right? And there are also point C, point D, point D के बाद क्या आता है? E, right? So when you go from A to B, so this is a water body, okay? I'll also draw some fishes over here, ठीक है? So when you go from A to B, you take a boat, right? You design your own boat and you go from A to B, right? Now your job as a coach will be to get these people who are at A level, and you have to get them at B, right? It's not necessary that you will have to learn till Z and only then you can take people from A to B, right? मैंने अगर एक चीज सीखी, राइट, तो मैं वो एक चीज पहले सिखाऊंगा मेरे क्लाइंट्स को, राइट? So I'll take this A people to B level, right? So now you are over here and your clients are also here, right? Now at some point you will feel that the knowledge that I have at the B level is not sufficient for the people who are sitting at the same level. So for that thing, you'll have to again design your own board and go from B to C, right? So when you come to C level, there are two things, two benefits that you are going to get now. You can get people at A to B level and people at B to C level, right? And when you will get at C level, the earning or the money that you are going to earn will be double. Why? Because earlier you were just taking people A to B at, let's suppose, 50 rupees, right? The whiteboard is too zoomed out. Okay.
The writings are too small.
Not actually. The thing is,
See
Nilesh
with me.
is Nilesh is presenting somehow. I don't know how. Now you're able to
Actually,
follow me?
we can zoom in or zoom out at our own level. At
Hmm.
our own screen, we can do it. If you want to
Right.
zoom in, yeah, you can.
Now you can see, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you could have tell me this further. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. So I was talking about this A, B, C, right? समझ गया आपको? Drawing देख के समझ रहा है क्या बोल रहा था मैं, right? So now from A to B, you were earning 50 rupees only, right? आपकी अर्निंग क्या हो रही थी? मैक्स टू मैक्स 50 rupees per person. But now when you will come to C level, you can earn 100 rupees. बताओ कैसे? Anyone can unmute and tell me.
More knowledge.
Knowledge and experience.
Right, but how? How you can earn 100 rupees being at C level?
Authority on the knowledge.
आपने लोगों को A से B लाया, 50 रुपए लिए, B से C लाया, 50 रुपए लिए, राइट? हो गए 100, राइट? That's what I'm saying कि the level you are at, you are going to take people from one island to another, right? A वाले लोग B पे आएंगे, आपने उसके 50 रुपए लिए, बी वाले लोगों को आप सी पे लाओगे, आपने उसके 50 रुपए लिए, राइट? नाउ यू वांट टू अर्न मोर, upgrade your knowledge, include some more things in your coaching business, find out these people who are sitting at A, B, and C, and take these people, to D level. Now, what earning you will be able to generate is 150 rupees per person, right? Because that person came from A to B, B to C, and now C to D, right? So 3 times into 50, right? So this is a very simple board theory that explains कि knowledge can never be like ऐसे कि like आपको आज पूरा knowledge मिल गया, right? I am like fulfilled with the knowledge. It's never gonna happen, right? So this is something that you should be focusing on daily or weekly. I prefer weekly. Okay. So there's one day in my entire week wherein I learn new things, right? Wherein I follow some good mentors and I just like go through their programs or go through their course, or I just watch their recordings or maybe watch some YouTube videos and all those things, or listen to some podcast, right? All these things are much needed, because whenever you will stop learning, you will see your business will start getting saturated, right? All of you whomever like was earning good money, but it has just stopped right now, the only reason to it is like you haven't upgraded your knowledge. And this knowledge can be anything. It can be a marketing knowledge as well, or a theoretical knowledge in your niche as well, or anything, right? सो ये बहुत जरूरी प्रैक्टिस है कि डेली और वीकली listen to some podcast, listen to some programs, or watch some programs, do some practice, do things for your own. This is much needed, right? Communication, I think that everyone over here is good with communication, so I won't like emphasize on it anymore. But again, for communication, like you can go ahead and start reading some books or listening to some podcast. It's gonna help you, right? All of these things combined will help you make money, right? But in the journey of going from this learning phase to earning the money, or let's take an example of board theory again, that in a phase wherein you are going to go from A, build your own board, and going to B, it's going to take time, right? Because there was just one tree over here, right, which had some wood, and आपने उसकी एक बोर्ड बनाई है, तो एक दिन में तो नहीं होगा, 2 दिन में तो नहीं होगा, 3 दिन में तो नहीं होगा, 1 महीने, 2 महीने, 3 महीने में भी नहीं होगा, right? You'll have to keep building the board. Maybe from A to B, you just went through a wooden plank, right? Guys, like unmute, like mute yourself. ठीक है? So maybe you went from a wooden plank from A to B, right? हो सकता है B पे आपने थोड़ी सी अच्छी बोर्ड बना ली हो, right? हो सकता है C to D जाने के लिए आपने एक छोटी सी like स्पीड बोर्ड बना दी, right? D से E maybe you built a cruise, right? E से आगे आता है F, right? Maybe you build a luxurious cruise, right? So this is how you will धीरे धीरे keep improving yourself, right? It's not going to happen that on the day one from going A to B, you are going to build a luxurious cruise and you are going to start earning money, or everything is going to go well, right? And in this journey of going through all these islands, you should have a resilience in your mind, right? You should be well prepared for all the setbacks and uh, you know all the setbacks and the challenges that you are going to face, right? Because what happens usually is uh, we have been sold through some of our mentors that coaching business is a very easy business. Just give 2 hours of your life and earn passive income, right? That is complete bullshit. No one can earn passive income by doing a coaching business. Yes, maybe after 10 years it's gonna be possible, right? For someone who is sitting at 500 crores of net value, it's possible for them, right, to build a team, hire some good people, and all those things. But for people like us who are at a level wherein they're hardly making 1 lakh rupees per month, right? It's not possible for us to build a passive income. पैसिव इनकम का मतलब जानते हो कि आपकी एक टीम है जो काम कर रही है एंड आपको पैसे मिल रहे हैं. यू डोंट हैव टू वर्क like 10-12 hours a day, right? You'll have to just work maximum 2 hours. उसमें भी आप थोड़ी बहुत मीटिंग्स ले रहे हो, वो भी मैनेजर्स की, एंड देन वो मैनेजर्स आगे चीजें पास ऑन कर रहे हैं, राइट? बट आई टेल यू, दिस इज समथिंग, ये पैसिव इनकम, दिस इज समथिंग, रिमूव इट फ्रॉम योर माइंड इफ यू हैव इट. ठीक है? If any of you is thinking that this business is like a passive income business wherein we just have to work 2-3 hours a day and this is more than enough, this is not gonna work for you. Like, I'll tell you, leave your coaching business right now. Even no need of attending this boot camp if you think you're going to earn passive income for at least like next 6 to 7 years. Okay? You have to work very actively in this business. You'll have to give 6, 7, 8, maybe 10, maybe 12, maybe more than 12. I don't know. Depending on you, right? How easy you grasp up things, how easy you learn things, how coachable you are, right? Again, one very good important point, that is coachable. I'll take this afterwards. Yeah. So this, you are going to see all the setbacks. Okay? I'll tell you my story. So all of you might have heard this story. I have told you all enough of times that when I started doing freelancing in 2021, right? Within few months I got a early success, right? And like within 3 to 4 months I was like earning good 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh rupees through the freelancing business, right? Everything was going smooth, but then I like changed something, right? And because of that, a downfall aa gaya. But again, thanks to the God that I was able to recover from that downfall within just 40-50 days. And again, my income was set to 70,000. Less than what I was earning, but yeah, good to go, right? Again, I went that took that 70 to 2-3 lakh rupees per month. But again, right, then Shervil came in my life and he was like, let's do a business together, let's do this coaching thing, right? We started as a relationship coach, right? And I used to focus on coaching business of Shervil's, and also I used to focus on my freelancing. And again, because of that, it created a mess in my life because I was not able to handle things easily. Okay? Later, we took a leap of faith. We decided that, let's fuck everything and just start this business coaching. Though it will take months for us to get started, months for us to earn money, but we are going to build this business only now, right? I left my freelancing. I left my income at like 1.5 lakh rupees was the last income I got from the freelancing. So I left that income to earn nothing, right? But there was one belief in us that this is more than 1.5 lakh rupees ka game, right? So July 2023, we started income. The like both of our income were zero. Business income revenue was 60,000 rupees. Okay. Then August again zero. September 70,000 rupees. October again zero. December was, I guess, 1.5 lakh rupees, right? Then January, $2,400, and so on, so on, so on, so on. ऊपर नीचे होते गया. March was a very amazing month, $7,200. Again, after going for 2-3 months, again वो एक थोड़ा सा downfall आ गया. Downfall as in क्या कि revenue में थोड़ी सी वो आ गई, right? Dip आ गई. I remember September was a month wherein we generated zero sales. Just imagine doing this business for like 11 months, right? Not 11 actually, 9 months, right? doing this business for 9 months, earning $2,400 minimum per month to earning $0 per month. क्या बीती होगी हम पे, राइट? क्या सोचा होगा हमने, क्या माइंडसेट शिफ्ट आए होंगे, राइट? कितना डीमोटिवेट हुए होंगे, राइट? कितना टीम को फायरिंग किया होगा, कितना अपॉइंटमेंट सेटर को गाली दी होगी, राइट? सो एवरीथिंग कैन हैपन, राइट? ये होता है, दिस इज लाइक द इमोशनल ब्रेकडाउन दैट वी फेस, राइट? बट यही चीज को नहीं करना होता है. What we did was that, okay, $0 means we are doing something wrong, we have to change ourselves. Took a leap of faith again, invested in one program which was worth $8,000. October we did $21,000. Zero से सीधा $21,000, right? How was that possible? Because only one thing, that is emotional breakdown जो हो रहा था उसको कंटिन्यू नहीं होने दिया, राइट? या, सो दिस इमोशनल ब्रेकडाउन दैट वी वर फेसिंग, इसको एक दिन दो दिन के लिए फ्रस्ट्रेशन निकालना बहुत अच्छी बात है, ठीक है? आप निकालो ये जो आपको जो रिजल्ट्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं, आपको जो यू आर नॉट क्रिएटिंग अ सक्सेस स्टोरी फॉर योरसेल्फ. आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड, लाइक इट, लाइक द ब्लड गोज टू द वेन, राइट? तो बहुत 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 ज्यादा यू लाइक फील कि क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं, आई डोंट नो, क्यों कर रहा हूँ ये कोचिंग बिजनेस, ये मेरे कोच बराबर नहीं है, मुझे कुछ सिखा रहे नहीं है, इनके स्ट्रैटेजीज वर्क नहीं कर रहे हैं, मेरी टीम अच्छी नहीं है, मेरी टीम अच्छे से काम नहीं कर रही है, अरे ये इंस्टाग्राम का क्या है, इस पे कंटेंट क्यों नहीं डल रहा है, द कंटेंट दैट आई एम प्लानिंग मैं उसको एग्जीक्यूट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. एवरीथिंग कैन गो थ्रू योर ब्रेन, राइट? बट दिस शुड बी नॉट मोर देन 24 hours, I'll tell you. ठीक है? Whenever you feel this emotional breakdown, give time to yourself, right? Right? Give time to yourself. Take a 1 day break. And after that 1 day break, I want you all to bounce back. And bounce back even more harder. Just like Shervil and Shubham did. They had that 1 month wherein they earned $0. The second month, they were doing the best of 2024. So far the best month we had, October, right? And that $21,000 was equal of our 3 months revenue, like past 3 months revenue, not even three, like I guess 4 months revenue, right? The cash that we earned in that 1 month was equal to like past 5 months cash collection. Again, why? Because we overcome our emotional breakdown, right? See, the thing is, a human is like, आप सभी लोग लाइफ कोचेस हो, आपको मैं क्या बताऊँ ये सारी चीजें, कि a person, the human being is been controlled by psychologies and emotions, right? अगर आप उसमें ही वीक हो जाते हो, अगर आप इफ यू गिव अप कि यार माय फैमिली इज नॉट सपोर्टिंग मी, and you sit and just talk about that thing only, you will be drained like very very soon. ठीक है? You will have to come out of that, face everything, have that resilience in your mind, face everything, that whatever you are facing, right? And go ahead with it. You have to overcome that, right? Stop your blame games. ठीक है? Whenever you are getting unsuccessful in any of your day, ठीक है? Unsuccessful as in कि जो काम दिया है, let's suppose वो नहीं हो पाया, let's suppose the work that you wanted to do or the client that you wanted to close, अगर आप वो नहीं कर पाए, never play a blame game ever, कि मेरे फैमिली के वजह से नहीं हो पाया, क्योंकि मम्मी ने मिक्सर लगा के रखा था तो उसकी आवाज से मेरा सेल्स कॉल अच्छा नहीं गया. व्हाट बुलशिट इज दिस, राइट? मेरे बच्चों ने यू नो लाइक मुझे परेशान किया, दे वेर कॉलिंग मी अगेन एंड अगेन. भाई तुम्हारे बच्चे हैं, यू डिसाइडेड दैट यू आर गोना हैव किड्स, व्हाई आर यू ब्लेमिंग देम नाउ, राइट? that your business is not working because of them, right? Then again, मेरे coaches बराबर नहीं है, they are not teaching good strategies. Like these are the strategies. Like I'm not talking about myself over here. Any coach, okay? For that reason, any coach, that coach has generated results for themselves using the same strategies. That coaches has created multiple success stories using same strategies. If it's not working for you, it's not working because there is something in you, right? You will have to figure out what are you lacking at, right? So for us, when we enroll into our coaches and we were not generating results for 2 months, we understood that our systems are not good. And because of this reason, we are not able to generate the revenue or the money. We understood this one thing. Second thing was the knowledge that we had was not enough to do the business coaching. We understood this one gap. 2 months लिए zero revenue किया, but in 2 months में we decided that we are going to improve on this, right? Every single day we used to watch courses and podcasts for at least 2 hours. We used to build our systems for at least 3 hours a day. ठीक है? We worked on this and not on closing clients or chasing clients. And that resulted us in $2,400 per month within the third month of enrolling into the coaching. Right? Again, not measuring my success with money, but I'm telling you कि ये सारी चीजों के वजह से ये हो पाया, और it wouldn't be possible, right? Again, blame game on yourself. कि maybe I'm not that perfect, maybe my knowledge is not that great. यार ठीक है. See, no one is perfect, right? If you will keep blaming yourself, if you will keep, and when I say you, it also consists of your team. ठीक है? Your business, आपका बिजनेस मतलब आपकी टीम और सभी चीजें आप में आती है, लाइक इवन व्हेन यू से द लैपटॉप दैट यू हैव, यार मेरा लैपटॉप कितना खराब है, अच्छे से वर्क नहीं करता, स्मूथ नहीं है, ये वो. गाइस, आई नो अ पर्सन हु इज अ कॉपीराइटर. ही अर्नड हिज फर्स्ट $1.5 million with just his Redmi phone. Yeah, like you guys are complaining about the laptop quality. He was, working hard on himself using his Redmi phone that cost like 12,000 rupees, right? So, like, stop giving excuses and blame games. Stop playing these blame games with yourself. You're just fooling yourself and no one else around you. ठीक है? Whenever Ashwani is asking you, or me, I am asking you, or Shadil is asking you that why you are not able to do XYZ work. And if you are coming up with these blame games or like these reasons, you are just fooling yourself and not us. ठीक है? हो सकता है तभी आप हमें कुछ कुछ झूठ बोल दो जिससे हमें वो सच लग जाए. बट द थिंग इज, फायदा आपका है इसमें, लाइक नुकसान आपका होने वाला है, हमारा नहीं, राइट? सो ऑल ऑफ दिस थिंग्स आर मच नीडेड when you have you are starting this coaching business. And I am like telling you guys, I don't care you are working with me or not, or you're working with some other coaches, always be coachable. Like if you are not coachable in your life, don't expect to be a coach ever. Never in your life expect to be a coach who is doing good. Okay, if you are not coachable, right? You just have to surrender yourself to the process, surrender yourself to the learnings, and surrender yourself to the strategies that you are using, right? Though it be any strategies, I'm not saying only my strategies works, right? आप किसी के भी strategies use कर रहे हो, just surrender yourself and see कि वो strategy work कर रही है या नहीं, right? No one, like every one of you have a unique way of coaching, every one of you have a unique way of doing things, right? And for Neelam it will take 1 month, तो for Preeti it would take maybe 2 months. For Chandrani maybe it will take 1 year, let's suppose, like I'm just telling you an example, right? For Mahek it will maybe take only 1 week, right? For Karamjit maybe it will just take 1.5 years, right? सबका एक मैच्योरिटी स्टेज होती है. ओनली एट दैट मैच्योरिटी स्टेज यू विल बी स्टार्ट जनरेटिंग रिजल्ट्स, राइट? तो हो सकता है वो किसी का 1 वीक में हो जाए, किसी का 1.5 years में हो जाए, राइट? So you will have to, till that you will have to be in that resilient stage wherein you are facing everything, you are sitting facing your setbacks, and you are just surrendering yourself to the process and the strategies, right? So all of these things are very 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 important for you to become a very successful coach, right? I don't know, maybe you are getting bored with this knowledge or not. This all things you might be thinking कि यार ये तो यार बताया गया है, ये तो यार पता है. बट द थिंग इज आपको पता है बट आप फिर भी नहीं कर रहे हो ये चीजें. दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टीचिंग दिस थिंग अगेन एंड अगेन टू यू, right? Because 80% of the work is been done by your mindset. Only 20% is the strategy, right? वो बस 20 80 20 रूल पता है किसको किसको पता है? Like you can raise your hand, right? So that 80 20 rule is the same. कि we have to focus on that 20% things that help you get result, right? That is like 80%, right? So like you should have this 80% fix in your mind so that you can focus on that 20% part of your business, that is earning money, generating results, doing the lead generation, doing the content and all those things. अगर ये सेट होगा तो आपका क्रिएटिव माइंड और बेटर होगा while creating content, while doing this marketing in your business. ठीक है? So it's very very important, right? So any one of you over here, do you have any doubts or do you have any questions you want to ask, something like that, based on whatever I have taught you? कि आपको mindset में क्या problem आती है या something like that? Yeah. Who raised the hand? Neelam. Yeah, go ahead.
So, Shubham, my question is related to the last sentence you have shared. How to find that 20% work which is bringing 80% of the growth or revenue?
Right.
Because in the phase I am right now, I feel everything is important. To better my communication is important. To run lead magnet is important. To uh, uh, record my meeting, like
Program. Yeah.
program
Point.
is important. To find clients is important. Everything seems important right now.
See, everyone's 80 20 is going to be different, right?
Right.
The 20% that is important for me today is training my team, setting systems in my business so that I can scale my business, setting systems for my clients so that मेरे client delivery थोड़ी और better हो, right? Then handling the day-to-day lead generation task, that like going through the task कि वो हुआ है कि नहीं, keep checking on that. That are the 20% things on, like the important things that I want to focus on, right? The other things will fall into 80%. For someone like you, Neelam, communication, learning new things, um, like learning new things when it comes to your niche. Okay. So all of those things will come into 80% part. That should be done on a ratio of 80 20. कि मतलब 10 दिन है तो आप 2 दिन सिर्फ वो कर रहे हो, बाकी 8 दिन आपके इसमें फोकस्ड है, राइट? तो एवरी वन ऑफ यू विल हैव टू मेक अ 80 20 का लिस्ट वेन इन यू विल हैव टू फिगर आउट कि अभी इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है. एंड डोंट अगेन फूल योर सेल्फ राइटिंग कि 20% में इंपॉर्टेंट है पैसे कमाना. वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट अर्निंग मनी ओवर हियर. We are talking about doing the work on the ground level. Let's suppose if your sales are good, right? Sales आप बहुत अच्छे से कर रहे हो, but lead generation नहीं हो पा रहा है. I will give my whole day to learning new things on lead generation and doing the lead generation. How many of you over here are spending at least 2 hours a day on lead generation? Very few. Very few. I know, right? Very few people. लीड जनरेशन में क्या क्या आता है? The things that I have taught in organic marketing mastery, the complete module, right? We have given you 9 ways to get clients, and like all of those 9 ways can help you like close client completely, like organically, right? But how many of you are giving 2 hours a day at least on that thing? No one, right? So we have to write in our 20% that 2 घंटे वही वहां पे देने हैं हमें कुछ भी करके, right? दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. लेट सपोज मेरे इंस्टाग्राम पे कंटेंट बहुत इनकंसिस्टेंट है. व्हाट विल बी माय 20%? कि वर्क ऑन माय कंटेंट. 2-3 दिन निकाल के पूरे 1-2 वीक का कंटेंट रेडी करूंगा. एंड आई शो यू टुडे हाउ, राइट, कि कैसे कंटेंट रेडी करना है. सो वी आर गोइंग टू डू दैट, कि कैसे पूरा 2 वीक्स का कंटेंट एक ही बार में रेडी करके रखूं, सो दैट आई डोंट आई जस्ट हैव टू स्केड्यूल द पोस्ट, एंड द पोस्ट विल कीप ऑन गोइंग ऑन इंस्टाग्राम एंड फेसबुक एवरी सिंगल डे. मुझे मैन्युअली अपलोड करने की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट? तो यू विल हैव टू फिगर आउट योर 80-20, right? Nor I can tell you, nor Shavil can tell you, nor anyone on this earth can tell you this. ठीक है?
परफेक्ट, ठीक है.
और
एंड ये जो इम्पोर्टेंट काम है वो वीकली भी बना सकते हैं, राइट? फॉर दिस वीक दिस
राइट,
इज इम्पोर्टेंट. ओके,
राइट,
गॉट इट.
राइट.
ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच.
Most welcome. Right. Yeah, Preeti, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, that is a very important thing that you have told that a person is coachable or not. But actually क्या होता है कि जब हम ये कोर्सेज कर लेते हैं, हमने लाइफ कोच कर लिया या कुछ भी कोचिंग का कर लिया,
Right.
now everybody, those who are doing this course, they are doing this course either to heal themselves, either to solve their problems, or they want to become a coach, right? Most probably they are doing to become a coach only. Nobody is doing this course to solve their problems. तो हमें कैसे पता? हमने ये कोर्स कर लिया, लेकिन अब नेचुरली वी वांट टू बी इन द मार्केट, वी वांट टू फ्लरिश, बट कोचेबल है कि नहीं है, ये तो अब तो हमें कोचेबल बनना ही पड़ेगा. बात ये हो जाती है.
See, I'll tell you. At any stage you are in your life, always be coachable. ठीक है? ऐसे नहीं है कि बिगिनर हो तो कोचेबल बनो, मास्टर हो गए तो कोचेबल मत बनो. मास्टर होने के बाद और ज्यादा कोचेबल बनना पड़ता है, बिकॉज तभी आ जाता है ईगो पैसों के साथ साथ, राइट? तो तभी अगर आप ये माइंडसेट में रहते हो ना कि आई एम नॉट कोचेबल है, या फिर आई डोंट वांट टू अर्न लर्न न्यू थिंग्स वगैरह, तो लाइक योर डाउनफॉल इज लाइक वेरी सुन. ठीक है? व्हेन आई से कि यू आर इनटू सम अदर कोर्सेज या फिर माय प्रोग्राम या फिर एनी अदर प्रोग्राम, फिगर आउट कि अभी आपको किसकी जरूरत है. ठीक है? इफ आपको लाइफ कोचिंग के नॉलेज बढ़ाने की जरूरत है अभी, फॉर एन एग्जांपल, तो आई लाइक डेडिकेट 30 minutes to 1 hour फॉर दैट थिंग. ठीक है? एट द सेम टाइम यू हैव एनरोल्ड इनटू दिस प्रोग्राम, दैट मीन्स आपको मार्केटिंग नॉलेज गेन करने की भी जरूरत है, राइट? The most beautiful thing that one can with someone it can happen is, आप बिगिनर भी हो, आप लाइफ कोचिंग सीख भी रहे हो, एट द सेम टाइम यू आर इन दिस प्रोग्राम. आई टेल यू व्हाई. ठीक है? when you learn things you immediately execute it, right? You immediately execute it through the content. आप शेयर करते हो आपका नॉलेज, या फिर क्लाइंट्स आ रहे हैं आपको, आप उन पे सिखा रहे हो वो चीज को. I know some people who have learned life coaching and they are just learning from past 1 year, but उनको कुछ पता नहीं है लाइफ कोचिंग का, बिकॉज प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं कर रहे हैं ना किसी पे. आप प्रैक्टिकली किसी पे करोगे यार. आप मुझे बताओ, डॉक्टर सिर्फ डिग्री बन के अगर बैठ गया 10 साल के लिए, क्या वो ऑपरेशन करवाएगा 10 साल बाद? नहीं कर पाएगा. उसको एवरी सिंगल डे सर्जरीज करनी पड़ेगी, तभी तो वो प्रैक्टिस रहेगी. 10 साल बाद उसके हाथ कांपेंगे अगर वो ऑपरेशन करने गया है तो, राइट? सो यू विल हैव टू कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग इट. और आप प्रैक्टिस किस पे करोगे? खुद पे करोगे, पर खुद पे कितना करोगे, राइट? विल हैव टू लाइक अट्रैक्ट पीपल एंड आपको उन पे करना पड़ेगा ना वो सारी चीजें, राइट? So that is very much important. So there is one like client of ours, किधर गई Prajakta? Prajakta, raise your hand. Prajakta, unmute yourself. So Prajakta is a business coach, and like she has been with us from past many days, right? And है उनके भी कुछ problems जिसके वजह से she is not able to attract clients and all those things. What I told her was, छोड़ दो सब पैसे वैसे का सब छोड़ दो, गेट एटलीस्ट 5 clients फॉर फ्री एंड स्टार्ट वर्किंग विद देम. आपका प्रैक्टिस होते रहेगा, एट द सेम टाइम आप जो सीख रहे हो आप किसी को सिखा रहे हो, तो आपका नॉलेज डबल होगा उस चीज से, राइट? एंड यू विल गेन मोर कॉन्फिडेंस. शी इज वर्किंग विद 3 coaches right now.
Five.
5, oh sorry, 5, right? Like see the transformation in her knowledge, and the confidence that she have. The Prajakta who joined few months back with us and the Prajakta who she is today is completely different. There's a huge transformation in it, and that is not through monetary, it's through the mindset, right? Agree with me, Prajakta?
Yes. Even I like to share something. Means few days back I was telling कि मुझे सिखाने नहीं, and that time you told me to do free का coaching. हाँ, तो अभी I'm that confidence कि कैसे करना है, and मैंने अभी एक मॉड्यूल पे कंप्लीट कर लिया.
Right. Awesome. Right. So, these mini wins are more important than your like monetary wins, because पैसा आप एक बार कमाओगे, और जो पैसा आप चार्ज करते हो ना पर क्लाइंट, मतलब आप नहीं बात पीती, लाइक एनीवन ओवर हियर, इवन मी, ठीक है, दैट इज नॉट इवन सफिशिएंट टू स्पेंड दैट मनी, लाइक वो एक्सपेंडिचर के लिए जो 1-2 महीने के होते हैं हमारे. लाइक टेल मी, 1.5 लाख रुपया, 1-1.5 लाख रुपया अगर हम कमाएंगे, तो कितने दिन में उसको स्पेंड कर सकता हूँ? मैक्सिमम इज लाइक 2-3 months में, और शर्विल दोनों मिला के 2 months, राइट? बट द थिंग इज कि अगर मैं उस माइंडसेट को बिल्ड करूँ, अगर मैं उस सिस्टम्स को बिल्ड करूँ, उस कॉन्फिडेंट को बिल्ड करूँ जो मुझे हर रोज 1.5 लाख रुपया कमाना सिखाएगा, तो दैट वुड बी मोर beneficial for me rather than just earning one time 1.5 lakh रुपया, right? When we started this coaching business, Preeti, I'll tell you, our mindset was never of earning money. ठीक है? कभी मतलब हम ऐसे मतलब पैसों को देखते भी नहीं थे कि कितने कमा रहे हैं, हमारे जेब में कितने आ रहे हैं, ठीक है? Like this is a very insider thing. I had like 12,000 rupees of EMI going on when I started this coaching business, right? And we were hardly making any money. So like we were earning just 5,000 rupees per person, right? तो आप मुझे बताओ कि मेरा तो माइनस में हो रहा है सब कुछ, राइट? सो एंड लाइक आई एम समवन हु हैज नेवर टेकन अ सिंगल रुपीज फ्रॉम माय पेरेंट्स व्हेन आई लाइक आई वाज लाइक 18 years old. तो तब से मैंने 1 रुपया नहीं लिया है. So I arranged it through my friends. I arranged it from somewhere out, right? Back then I had a girlfriend, so she supported me, right? But like वो था मेरे मन में कि नहीं, I'll build the business first. I'll learn new things first. I know कि आज ये नहीं है पैसे, कल होंगे मेरे पास, right? So that mindset you will have to gain in your life, and that is very much important. ठीक है? And for that thing you will have to learn, and like continue your learning phase. Knowledge आपको gain करते रहना पड़ेगा. So like my knowledge thing जहाँ पे मैं फोकस कर रहा हूँ आजकल is law of attraction. ये मैं बहुत ज्यादा देख रहा हूँ आजकल. So I don't know why from past 15-16 days I'm watching that law of attraction के videos on podcast and all those things on YouTube. So I just want to upgrade my knowledge, and this is not gonna help me in my coaching business, to be very honest. ठीक है? मतलब मैं आपको लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन तो नहीं सिखाने वाला हूँ, राइट? बट द थिंग इज कि दैट इज हेल्पिंग मी ग्रो माई नॉलेज, राइट? बीच बीच में मुझे एकदम से वो लग गया था कि मैं क्या बोलते हैं ना कि हेल्थ का वो क्या बोलते हैं, वर्कआउट रूटीन्स अलग अलग क्या क्या होते हैं वो देखता था यूट्यूब पे. why I was not doing the workout, but फिर भी देखता था, just to gain something, like learn something new, right? तो अभी आपको वो नहीं करना है कि लर्न समथिंग न्यू, यू हैव टू कीप लर्निंग द थिंग दैट यू आर लर्निंग, राइट? उसमें मास्टरी गेन करो पहले, एंड देन स्विच टू सम अदर एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ योर लाइफ, ठीक है? दैट इज द थिंग। क्लियर प्रीति? awesome. Yes, Akila, go ahead. So last we'll take Akila, then we have an amazing task for you guys, ठीक है?
Yes,
Yeah, Akila,
Shubham.
go ahead.
So I have one question. Maybe this is one of the challenge that I am facing also. So when I start my journey here, right, I was so fascinated, excited, and started everything. Yes, I got the sessions, and I now I got some two students as well. But
Right.
what happened is, I'm not a full-time coach. I'm taking the sessions mainly on early morning, and I'm also a working woman. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, what happened is I was expected to do certain things here, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
I don't know earlier, and the marketing things and all, it is not my cup of tea, right? So when we start to something we don't know, our brain will be. I was literally going to become anxiety issues. I started to get. So I
Mm-hmm.
understand that okay, something I need to work within, and I join certain sessions for this inner healing, deep healing sessions. So still I'm going through it because I understand that something inner that I need to work. So what
Mm-hmm.
happened is we need to work on ourselves as well as we need to work on our students values also, right? So we need to work
Right.
on this courses, everything. So when everything is coming together, right, which marketing and all, which I don't really like to do,
Mm-hmm.
this Instagram things and all. So to manage that time it become very difficult to switch between the jobs and all.
Mm-hmm.
So also if you have idea or if you can create like how to maybe if we have some team, one or two people who can support us, right, for doing
Mm-hmm.
maybe we should know this all marketing knowledge, that is right, but every time we may not able to do that
Mm-hmm.
in
Got your point.
all the areas, right? So do we have some process or can we automate something in certain way that so that half of our we don't want to struggle between everything, right?
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
So like before like taking the content or the marketing wala part, I'll like to tell you one very important thing, that is you all have started a business, right? Do you all guys agree that you are doing a business, like you want to create a huge company out of this, and you want to have a team, you want to build a office for yourself and all those things, right? Do you all agree with this, right? So first
Mhm.
thing that you will have to understand, when businesses get started, there are ways of like business, right? Solopreneur, partner, and private limited, राइट? या फिर लाइक अ कंपनी, लाइक तो लाइक एक होता है बूटस्ट्रैप कंपनी, एक होता है फंडेड कंपनी, राइट? अभी आप सभी लोग मुझे बताओ कि योर कंपनी इज बूटस्ट्रैप और फंडेड कंपनी? फंडेड तो किसी की नहीं है यहाँ पे, राइट? एंड बूटस्ट्रैप तो बूटस्ट्रैप, राइट? आप एक सोलोप्रेन्योर हो, राइट? सो वन मैन आर्मी यू आर, राइट? वन वुमेन, सॉरी, ठीक है? सो वन वुमेन आर्मी यू आर, राइट? नाउ यू विल हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, Akhila, that you don't have that kind of funds that you will start directly hiring people, ठीक है? And even though if you have funds, if you start hiring people, what will you teach them if you yourself don't know things, ठीक है? When you start a company, it is very easy to get fundings. आप अगर किसी भी आप बहुत सारे वो होते हैं, एंजल इन्वेस्टर्स होते हैं, आप उनको पिच करोगे, वो आपको 15-20 लाख खुशी खुशी दे देंगे आपका जो बिजनेस है ना उस पे, ठीक है? आई एम टेलिंग यू, लाइक आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट अदर बिजनेसेस, आपका जो बिजनेस है उस पे आपको 15-20 लाख कोई भी एंजल इन्वेस्टर इजी दे देगा। मेरे पास अभी 2 लोग हैं जो मुझे 30 लाख रुपए देने तैयार है, ठीक है, इंडिविजुअली, ठीक है। सो आई एम टेलिंग यू इट इज वेरी इजी टू गेट मनी, बट द थिंग इज पैसों का करोगे क्या, राइट? यू विल गेट दिस मनी, यू विल हायर अ टीम, राइट? यू विल प्रोबेबली रन एड्स, ठीक है, बट you yourself don't know things about marketing. You don't know कि कैसे एक टीम को ट्रेन करते हैं. You don't know अगर बिजनेस में डिप्स आते हैं तो उससे बाहर कैसे आते हैं. You don't know all those things. At the end you are just going to burn your money, right? आप बस खर्चा करते रहोगे. At the end आपका बिजनेस हार्डली 2x ग्रो होगा, हार्डली 2x ग्रो, राइट? मतलब आज अगर 10,000 कमा रहे हो तो कल 20,000, फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, ठीक है? So that is the thing which is going to happen. The solution to all these problems is manage your time. There is no other solution. कोई भी आपको कितना भी कुछ भी बोले, time management is the thing. At the earlier stage, you will have to learn things. You will have to, you know, go through all the up and downs by your own. And only then you can hire a team and tell them कि क्या problem आती है, क्या problem नहीं आती है. Tarun is over here. Tarun is our setter, right? Tarun, you can just unmute and tell everyone over here that like I'm not bragging, but कभी ऐसे हुआ है कि like you have came up with a problem to me and I didn't have any solution for it.
You can say that Shubham is a guy. If you have any problem, he'll have solution. I had a problem, he has a solution every single time. Because even this month we had some issues with our Instagram. A lot of issues. I was very a curious guy to book appointments, but I when I go to a problem that Shubham, our follow is not happening. We have this problem, script now or a problem. Hai. I'll get the solution in next 1 hour, and we had that. Right. When I was hired this month only, I was got hired, and I was able to book almost 27 to 30 calls, which I was not. Doesn't have that feeling that oh my god, when I heard the number, it was a really big number for me. But this guy creates an environment where you will feel like it's possible, and this guy has a solution for every single thing. Yeah, that's it.
Right, right, and that is only possible because like I did the appointment setting thing on my own for like at least 7, I guess, July mein, 7 to 8 months I did on my own, and that's the only reason I am able to teach Tarun today, right? So we didn't book 27 appointments when I was doing the appointment setting. Why? Because I had many other things to do, right? I was not able to focus on just appointment setting. And that is the reason we were able to just book 10 appointments, 12 appointments. The maximum that I could do in a month was 15. That too because Shavil did a webinar, right? I was not the, what we call it, रीजन कि जिसके वजह से वो 15 कॉल्स बुक हुए. आई जस्ट गॉट ऑल द रजिस्ट्रेशंस फॉर द वेबिनार, दैट्स माय क्रेडिट, बट ऑल द क्रेडिट गोज टू शर्विल कि उसने वो 15 अपॉइंटमेंट्स बुक हुए थ्रू वेबिनार्स, राइट? बट वो जो जर्नी थी 7-8 महीनों की, राइट, आई लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स ओवर देयर. आई हैड वन सेटर बिफोर तरुण, उससे सिखाया, उसको सिखाया पहले, उसने क्या क्या गलतियां की वो देखा मैंने. And then I understood कि when I'll hire an appointment setter, probably he'll do these mistakes. Created a SOP for that. And when I did hire Tarun, all our SOPs and systems were created. For the first setter I had, it took me 1.5 months to teach him or her, right? Almost 1.5 month. Tarun, taught him like within 10 days, I guess, like all the appointment setting thing. And all the SOPs were ready with him within 10 days. उसको ऑलरेडी पता था कि अगर ये प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है तो ये करना है, राइट? द अर्लियर अपॉइंटमेंट सेटअप वाज लाइक फेसिंग द प्रॉब्लम, देन शी यूज्ड टू कम टू मी, देन आई यूज्ड टू फिगर आउट द सॉल्यूशन, देन गिव इट टू हर, एंड वैसे चीजें होती थी, राइट? So this is all about experience. You will have to go through this, and only then you will be able to hire a setter, hire a team, and then maybe delegate the content creation part and all those things. Okay. Apart from that, if we talk about content specifically, Akila, so today we are going to learn many things about content. We are going to prepare your December's content planning right today, and also you are going to get an homework of doing content planning for your next complete year, and that will be done within next 4 5 hours. Okay.
Okay.
Excited, guys. So before that, before that, I want to like do a amazing task with you, right? And before that, I would like to share the 5 mindset things or the 5 guru mantras I'll tell you that has worked for me and Shervin. Okay. So let me share my screen and show it to you. Okay, what are the 5 things that has always worked for us? Right? So the first thing is that we never ever forget our why reason, right? Now, my why reason is to live a life like Iman Gadzi, live a life like Andrew Tate, live a life like Tristan Tate. For Sherville, it is create an impact, help people, help coaches, right? Help people make money, right? So everyone's why is different, right? Maybe Neelam's why is different than what I have, right? Or maybe what Sherville have. Or maybe Prajakta's why is very different than what Sherville has and me has, right? So you have to figure out your why reason, that why are you doing this all things, that is your coaching thing, हैंडलिंग योर फैमिली, ये वो सब कुछ, आप कितने भी प्रॉब्लम्स है फिर भी आप गिव अप नहीं कर रहे हो, ये क्यों कर रहे हो आप, किसके लिए कर रहे हो, दैट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. And to read that thing every single day, that is again very much important, right? So you should never ever forget your why, because this will keep you going in your journey ahead. आपको ये कभी पीछे नहीं पड़ने देगा, ये कभी आपको नीचे नहीं गिरने देगा, ये आपको कभी ऊपर भी नहीं उठने देगा. एज इन, आप वो बोलते हैं ना कि पैर जमीन पे नहीं है इसके, वो नहीं होगा आपके साथ कभी, बिकॉज यू नो द वाई, कि जो आप अचीव कर रहे हो ये अभी कुछ भी नहीं है उस वाई का, right? So when I was at a level wherein I was making just 5 10,000 rupees a month, my goal was कि यार बहुत काम करना है, अगले 3 4 महीनों में कुछ भी करके लाख रुपए अकाउंट में क्रेडिट होने चाहिए, राइट? टुडे व्हेन आई एम डूइंग दैट, आई फील कि यार इससे तो मेरा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, मेरे को और करना है, राइट? सो दैट फीलिंग शुड ऑलवेज बी देयर. वो बोलते हैं ना कि एक बार आप पैसों के पीछे लग जाते हो तो देर इज नो कमिंग बैक, कितना भी कमा लो कम पड़ेगा. एंड दैट इज वेरी ट्रू, एंड नॉट इन अ रॉन्ग वे, in a very good way. Why do you think Ambani is chasing money even today, right? His why reason is different. He wants to like become richest person in the world, right? उस अगर इंडिया में कोई भी नंबर 1 हो जाता है, अगले दूसरे दिन वो नीचे गिर जाता है, अंबानी वापस आ जाता है ऊपर. Why do you think ये सारी चीजें हो रही है? Because he has that why reason कि इंडिया में तो रहना ही है, बट वर्ल्ड में पहला आना है, right? So that is his why reason, right? So you'll have to figure out what is your why reason. The next thing, second thing, that is what choices do we make when we are the most vulnerable, right? It is very important that you choose right and wrong when you are vulnerable in your life, because wrong choices will lead you to very bad decisions and very bad life ahead. ठीक है? And good choices will always benefit you, not maybe not in the shorter duration, but in the longer duration it will always help you, go ahead in your life. So in your business, though it be any choices, any decisions, will have to be choose right things when you are the most vulnerable. The third thing, Kaizen. And this is what something I'm like going to like do the tattoo over here. So the first thing that I have over here is radical responsibility. I don't know, like many of you might not be knowing this. Radical responsibility, right? So this is a book again, which says move ahead from blame games, the blame games I taught you today that you all play, right? So how I went ahead with the blame games, and I took 100% responsibility of my life. Doesn't matter if my background is good or not, and all those things. I never played a blame game कि इसके वजह से मेरा ये नहीं हुआ. जो भी रीजन है, मेरा जो भी गलत हो रहा है, that I am the only reason to it, right? So that is radical responsibility. What is Kaizen? You have to improve every single day. You have to do the improvement in yourself, in your knowledge, in your um, goals, in your like what we call it, the प्रोसेस दैट यू आर गोइंग थ्रू, या फिर आप जो डेली बेसिस पे जो टास्क करते हो, आपकी जो परफॉर्मेंस है, उसमें आपको हर रोज काइजन करना होगा. दैट मीन्स 1% एक्स्ट्रा डेली, राइट? सो दैट मीन्स कि अगर लेट्स सपोज आज आपने लीड जनरेशन में 10 आउटरीच की है, तो इसको 1% से बढ़ाओ. दैट इज 10.01, समथिंग लाइक दैट. बट ये ऐसे तो हम मेजर नहीं कर सकते हमारे लीड जनरेशन को. दैट मीन्स 11, राइट? पुशअप आज अगर आप 10 कर पा रहे हो, कल 11 करने की ट्राई करो. कल 11 कर रहे हो तो परसों 13 करने की ट्राई करो. दैट इज हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू गो इन योर लाइफ, ग्रो इन योर लाइफ, राइट? सो दिस इज अगेन अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. Fourth thing is focused on goals and cutting off every single thing that distracts you. I don't care if it's family, I don't care it's your friends, I don't care if it's anything apart from your business. If you really want to grow your business, बहुत लोग आपको ऐसे बोलेंगे कि like focus on your present, ये वो. Bullshit guys, bullshit. प्रेजेंट पे फोकस करके फ्यूचर कभी नहीं बना पाओगे. यू विल हैव टू बी फोकस्ड ऑन फ्यूचर टू बिल्ड द फ्यूचर, राइट? सो गेट फोकस्ड ऑन योर गोल्स एंड लाइक कट ऑफ एवरी सिंगल थिंग, everything that is distracting you, right? Like a few days back, like few months back, there was one client of ours. She said that what distracts us, मैंने ये पूछा था, तो she said कि घर के काम. मैं बोला घर के काम ये कैसे आपको डिस्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं, बताओ थोड़ा इसके बारे में. सो शी सेड कि बर्तन धोने पड़ते हैं. मैं बोला ठीक है, कितना टाइम लगेगा? शी सेड 30 मिनट्स चले जाते हैं दिन के. बोला ठीक है. शी सेड कपड़े धोने पड़ते हैं. मैंने कहा कि कितना टाइम लगता होगा ऐसे? तो शी सेड इसको भी लग जाते हैं 30 मिनट्स ऐसे कुछ. मैंने पूछा और क्या काम है? बोले खाना पकाना पड़ता है, रोटियां बनानी पड़ती है. कितना टाइम चला जाता है? दिन का 2 घंटे तो इसी में चला जाता है, राइट? अगेन XYZ सारे टास्क बताए. मैंने कहा आपका डेली का कम से कम 6 घंटे ये घर के कामों में जा रहे हैं. नो, लाइक किसी का ज्यादा होगा, किसी का कम होगा. मैंने कहा ये 6 घंटे अगर आप आपके बिजनेस पे फोकस करोगे तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक व्हाट अमाउंट ऑफ मनी यू विल बी एबल टू मेक? ठीक है. शी सेड आई कैन इजीली मेक एटलीस्ट बेयर मिनिमम 50,000 to 60,000 रुपीज अ मंथ. मैंने कहा वेरी गुड, दैट इज व्हाट आई एक्सपेक्टेड. द वर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो, बीइंग वेरी पेसिमिस्टिक. ठीक है. नाउ आई आस्क्ड हर कि ये 6 घंटे का काम डेलीगेट करने को कितना टाइम लगेगा और कितना पैसा लगेगा? शी सेड यार हार्डली, लाइक इन टियर 1 सिटीज मे बी 10,000 रुपीज अ मंथ. 10,000 रुपए लगा के आपके 50,000 अगर बन रहे हैं, तो वाई डू यू वॉन्ट टू डू द टास्क जो कोई और भी आके कर सकता है आपके घर में? एंड वो सेम चीज आप अगर बिजनेस पे लगा के, अगर आप वर्स्ट केस बीइंग वेरी पेसिमिस्टिक, अगर आप 50 to 60 कर पा रहे हो, तो व्हाट इज रॉन्ग इन स्पेंडिंग दैट 10,000 रुपीज? तो शी सेड कि पहले मैं ये तो कर लूं 50-60 thousand पर मंथ, फिर मैं ये करूंगी. तो मैंने कहा अरे मेरी बहन, अगर आप ये ही नहीं करोगे तो ये कैसे होगा? अगर आप 6 घंटे दे ही नहीं पा रहे हो तो ये कैसे होगा, राइट? आप ये करोगे तभी तो ये होगा. सो रिस्क टेकिंग एबिलिटी जीरो. तो ये कैसे चलेगा? इफ यू आर डूइंग अ बिजनेस एंड इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू रिस्क योर मनी और योर टाइम, then this game is not for you, right? आपको ये सारे जो टास्क है ना, अगेन 80-20 ऑफ योर लाइफ, कि ये सारे 80% चीजों में आते हैं आपके, जो आपको कोई बेनिफिट नहीं देंगे लाइफ में, राइट? We don't want to do all these things for our life, yaar. Come on. Like, it is very, very possible to delegate this task, uh, and like, give this 6 hours. Like, छोड़ो यार, 6 घंटे छोड़ो, अगर bare minimum 4 hours भी हो ना, तो भी आप इतना आराम से कर सकते हो, right? 4 hours of laser focus can get you 2 years ahead in your life. मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको. But 4 hours of laser focus, I am like, कोई नहीं दे सकता, दे रहा होगा यहाँ पे, राइट? सो वी हैव टू कट दिस बुलशिट, ठीक है? वी हैव टू कट एवरीथिंग दैट इज डिस्ट्रैक्टिंग अस, लाइक, एंड दिस इज ओनली फॉर दोज पीपल हु आर रियली डेड सीरियस फॉर देयर बिजनेस. अगर आप मुझे इसके बाद भी अगर बता रहे हो ना कि नहीं पर मेरा फैमिली, मेरा, ठीक है, आपके पास ही रखो, मुझे मत बताओ वो चीज, ठीक है? And the last thing that we have is gratitude for what we have in our life. Come on, like, the life that we are living, be very grateful to God. You have a very amazing life, guys. You are doing something that is your passion. Don't care like if your family is supporting you or not. And definitely कर रही है यार. See, the thing is, family support क्यों नहीं करती? Because they are afraid कि maybe you will lose your money, or lose your time, or lose your mental health. And that is why they stop you in a very arrogant way maybe, or very rude way maybe, wherein आपको वो चीज नहीं अच्छी लग रही है, right? If you will grow tomorrow, if you will earn good money, if you will grow, like, create a good business, these people, this family, or these friends are going to be the happiest people in this earth. कोई खुश नहीं होगा आपके सक्सेस से, आपकी फैमिली सबसे पहले होने वाली है, राइट?